because I know it's all about who we like, nothing I said has ever been ran on a big syndicated news station yet. That could have been the hottest story of the fucking year. That, wait a minute, Michael Jordan only drafted this guy to be traded for Elton Brand. I would have respected that. If they said this #1 draft pick also played with Michael Jordan, I would have respected that. See, it's a lot of truths that you guys don't know. And that's why I say I will never open up certain doors. I will never go into certain rooms, and I will never do certain things, because a lot of these NBA players and a lot of these niggas know exactly what I'm talking about. So let's get into some truths for a second. Who is Worldwide Wes? All the basketball heads, Carcino, if you in here, I know you heard of a fella named Worldwide Wes. Who is Worldwide Wes? Worldwide Wes is attached allegedly to damn near every black NBA player in the league. And because I was trained as a Geechee nigga to pay attention and watch who's doing what, Worldwide Wes approached me and said, "You're going to need to know somebody like me." And I said, "Why? What do you do?" See, I've said this already, but I didn't say who it was. But everybody know who Worldwide Wes is. He can get in every building, get in every arena at that time. I don't know what he does now, and this is no shot on him. I just didn't know what he did, and I told him that to his face, and I guarantee you nobody can approach him and he say otherwise. See, I've been a man my whole life. Boy, I keep trying to tell y'all I'm a hell of a nigga. 19 years old, I look a man in his face. He said, "You're going to need to know a guy like me." And I said, "What? Why would I need to know you? Everybody know me." "What do you do, Worldwide Wes?" "You ain't got to know that. You just got to know me." "Well, no, I don't want to know you." Richard Hamilton, all of your top athletes are attached to Worldwide Wes. Now, I didn't know why. They didn't give me the answer. So I chose to go that way. Now, there's another story that I talked about. I talked about a woman that is a very powerful woman that wanted me to talk about my father in a way. See, all these tactics that they used against me after I went viral on YouTube, I call them white boy tactics, because they always try to keep something on you. So they knew my daddy went to prison. They knew all these stories. Why you think they read? That wasn't their first time figuring that. "Oh, I just read it in a little book." Bullshit. When you give somebody $3-4 million, you invest $12 million, you send private investigators on them, you watch their whole family. These white people don't spend their money without doing their due diligence. So, as my brothers are sitting in a prison cell, they start to get interviews about their little brother. They want to know things about their murderous father. They want to pump this story. See, you guys have been getting brainwashed for a very long time. You guys like to call it the Baphomet. You guys like to call it Illuminati. I like to call it the go along, get along game. Because everyone knows what the fuck I'm talking about. They buy your image. They pay certain niggas to paint a narrative, and niggas are the ones holding niggas down now through white people money. So that's why they talk about the Busty Bus in the way that they talk about him. Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. And a lot of other people do too. So they interview my brothers, and they take them and ask them all these questions. And my mother said, "We're not doing that. We're not going to brainwash a bunch of women into thinking that being a single mother is somehow fun and somehow great." If you notice, there's been a heavy push since the early 90s all the way into 2001 on single mother. Any kid that got drafted, any kid that made it, no matter if he got 12 dead friends that came from a single mother, they highlight that one that make it to give you the imagery that single mothers is the way to be. So much so that you got to have TV shows 14 and pregnant, 15 and pregnant, because we're a Christian nation, but we're encouraging little babies to get pregnant. And then right after they get pregnant, we're encouraging them that abortion is health care. You are in a simulation. You're in a game. So, as I was approached, I was never approached by Oprah directly, but allegedly the interview was on the table for me to go to Oprah's show and to talk about how great my mama was for having 8 children and having the #1 draft pick out of the homeless shelter. Now, they knew this information in the NBA, but the NBA cares so much about black boys. It ain't about how good I played or not. Imagine if NBA really cared and they told a story that a black kid that came out of a cheese line, that was in a homeless shelter, that daddy is in prison, he went #1. How many kids that could have inspired people? How many kids that could have inspired people? All the people they tell you to like, I can guarantee you they some fucked up people. Almost, I think I snapped. Why would a black woman in Oprah who has no children want me to allegedly come on a show and praise being a black single parent when she didn't go to the hood and see the treatment of those black women when those longshoreman workers got their paycheck and they couldn't make their bill? They didn't see and tell you about what really the fuck go on in our hood when it's a single mother that's still trying to go to the club and find love. They don't tell you how many little girls are raising other little girls, and then that nigga that girl dating that come out of prison and messing with the girls and the damn boys, and mama stay quiet because we ain't gonna hurt the black community. Do you know how many little girls I know that told me personally they got molested? Do you know how many black women are getting molested only because they don't have the protection of a male? They are free to do whatever the fuck they want to do. But they want you to say on TV. They wanted me to say on TV. A nigga that had to go to work at 14, buy his own shoes, and give his mother $200 because she by herself could not do it. That a lot of these women are on government assistance, and if it wasn't for that, woo woo, woo woo. Every woman that we slept with as kids came from a single parent household. You know why? Mama had to go to work. And there was a 15-year-old, 16-year-old little girl watching her 11-year-old sister. And it was men saying, oh shit, this is the party house. We'll go over there as young boys, and there'd be grown men going over there too. Because see, we couldn't afford the Jordans that they like. We couldn't afford the lipstick and makeup that they like. That mama had to go to work. She couldn't make ends meet to buy them all the little things they like. But there was a port worker that bought it. There was an old drug dealer that bought it. Oh yeah. Yeah, there were many of my friends getting picked up in high school by the neighborhood drug dealer that was 35. But they want you to get on TV. They wanted me. Why would Oprah allegedly want me to get on TV and tell women that this is the best outcome for them? When we all know that women are keeping so many motherfucking secrets, girl. Because you got to stay on cold, girl. You gotta stay on cold, girl. Don't be telling what I do, bitch. If a man tell the truth now about what a woman has done to them, if a friend of mine get on live, she wasn't just my baby mother friend. I heard a woman get on the internet talking about that bitch lied. She broke the code. She fucking them. So a woman that will child abuse little children and keep them away from their other half, God put me in them. Half of their chromosomes are mine. They are me. Children are of their father. That's why they take fathers away, you stupid motherfucker. That is child abuse. So a woman that come up and tell the truth about a situation, she shouldn't have told it because it's a woman, huh? See, they done tapped in to some women's ego. So now it ain't about what's right. It ain't about what's right no more. It ain't about the outcomes we can fucking see. It's about, don't you disparage me. Don't you hurt my feelings.